Hey guys, what's up? It's Rygar the Destroyer, and today we're going to be taking a look at Boba Fett from the 30th Anniversary Collection. This guy is absolutely awesome, but before we take a closer look at him, let's go ahead and take a look at his packaging. So here it is, pretty standard for what we saw out of the 30th Anniversary Collection. Really cool image of Boba Fett up here on the corner, and then whenever you flip it over onto the back, it's got an image of Boba from the movie. An image of a figure. This is not actually the Boba Fett figure that you receive in the package, which is I always thought was very strange. But above that there is a brief description, and of course if you'd like to read that you can go ahead and just pause the video. And then finally down here it shows off all of the other figures that were released around the same time. So pretty cool packaging like I said, but let's go ahead and get back to the figure itself here. Now Boba stands at I'd say about 3 3/4 inches tall. So he's right in scale with all of your other 3 3/4 inch figures, and he does come with a couple accessories. The first one is in his hand here, and that is his blaster rifle. And as you can see, there's no paintwork or anything on there, but it is very nicely detailed. It definitely could have used a little bit of paint though, just to make it pop. But that being said, it's not a like a deal breaker or anything. His next accessory is his jetpack, which of course is removable, and this looks absolutely great. There's a ton of paintwork and everything on here. Just looks really screen accurate and really looks nice. And then it can be plugged obviously into the figure's back. And then the final accessory is this collectible coin here. As you can see, this one is for episode 6. And it's got, I believe this is meant to be Luke, the Emperor, and Darth Vader on it. Pretty cool piece. You always end up getting a ton of the movie ones though. As far as articulation on this figure goes, it's actually really well done, especially for the age of this figure. He's got a ball peg in the head, really excellent range of motion there. Ball hinge shoulders, really nice range. They do swivel 360. Ball hinge elbow, or hinged elbow with a swivel. And then there is a cut joint right above the gauntlet here. Now on the other arm, it is a little bit different because of these tubes. You've got a ball hinge in the shoulder, then you've got a hinge with a swivel at the elbow, but then you also get a cut joint right above the elbow so that the tubes don't end up binding. So that's pretty nicely done. And then there is a swivel at the gauntlet as well. It is a little bit more restricted on this whole arm just because of those tubes, but I think they did just about everything they could to try and alleviate that as much as possible. He has a swivel waist, swivel hips, with a fairly decent range of motion forward and then a really good one back. He's got hinged knees with a swivel and then hinged ankles with a swivel. So overall, this is a really amazing figure. It really holds up to this date as far as, this is obviously a much older figure at this point, and I think it still, matches modern standards. The paintwork is excellent, the detail is excellent, the articulation's excellent. Even the cloth goods on this figure are really well done. They're like pressed and they look great, and they've got a little bit of battle damage. So overall, I 100% recommend picking up this figure. It's incredibly well done. I'm not sure what the prices on these figures are, but definitely worth picking up if you can find it. So if you have any comments or questions, hit me up on my social media. Link for that will be in the description below, and I guess I'll see you later.